Listen up, Bills Mafia, because this is exactly what we needed to hear right now, and it's coming straight from the mouth of our franchise savior, Josh Allen himself. And man, does it feel good to have a quarterback who handles business like this both on and off the field. So buckle up, because we're about to break down why Allen's latest comments about Chiefs defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo and this massive upcoming showdown should have every single member of the Mafia absolutely fired up and ready to storm Arrowhead with that championship mentality we've been building all season long. Our guy Josh was asked point blank whether it gets old facing Spagnuolo's defense year after year. And you know what he said? Without hesitation, that Spags is awesome. And one of the best, if not the best defensive coordinator in the entire league. And that's the kind of respect and maturity that separates Allen from every other quarterback in this league, because he knows greatness when he sees it, and he's not afraid to acknowledge it, which only makes him more dangerous. Because when you respect your opponent that much, you study them harder, you prepare better, you execute sharper. And that's exactly what we're gonna see when our Bills take the field against Kansas City in what might be the most important regular season game we've had in years. Allen talked about how after games, he and Spagnuolo always share a quick moment, a little tap, or acknowledgement, and there's mutual respect between them. And honestly, that's the stuff that makes this rivalry so special. Because these aren't just random teams meeting up, this is elite recognizing elite. This is the best quarterback in football, going up against arguably the best defensive mind in the game. And Allen even said they sometimes look for each other after games, which shows you the level of admiration and competition that exists between these two warriors. And when you've got that kind of respect combined with the burning desire to win that Allen carries in his soul every single day, you know you're about to witness something absolutely electric on that football field. Now here's where it gets even better, because when Allen was asked specifically about facing the Chiefs in Week 9, he gave us the most Josh Allen answer possible, saying it's important because it's the next game, not just because it's Kansas City, and that right there is why this man is built different. That's why he's our leader. That's why he's going to deliver us to the promised land, because he doesn't get caught up in the narratives or the storylines or the playoff ghosts that the media loves to talk about constantly. He just focuses on playing the best football possible every single week, regardless of the opponent. And that mentality, that laser focus, that championship DNA is exactly what's going to make the difference when we finally break through and knock off the Chiefs when it matters most. Allen reminded everyone that every game is different, every year is different, and nothing from last year or the years before carries over into this week's preparation. And that's absolutely crucial for Bills Mafia to understand, because yes, we've had heartbreaking losses to Kansas City in the playoffs, but those games don't define this team anymore. This is a new season, a new roster, new schemes, new energy, and Allen gets that better than anyone. He knows that the Chiefs have brought in new players. They're doing different things defensively, and we're doing different things on offense too, so this isn't just a rematch or a revenge game. This is a brand new chess match between two Super Bowl contenders who are both fighting for positioning and momentum heading into the second half of the season. The reigning MVP made it crystal clear that Buffalo needs to come out and play their best football. And when Josh Allen is playing his best football, there isn't a defense in this league that can consistently stop him. We're talking about a quarterback who can beat you with his arm, his legs, his mind, and his heart all at the same time. And Spagnuolo knows it. The entire Chiefs organization knows it. And deep down, Kansas City fans know it too, that Allen is the one guy who has the physical tools and mental fortitude to slice up their defense even when they're bringing exotic blitzes and disguised coverages that have confused lesser quarterbacks for years. What makes this matchup so incredibly exciting right now is the timing, because this game is happening at the perfect moment in the season, when both teams are hitting their stride. Both squads are loaded with talent, both coaching staffs are among the elite in the NFL, and the winner of this game is going to send a massive statement to the rest of the league about who the real Super Bowl favorite is. And with Allen leading our offense, with that offensive line protecting him, with our receiving weapons making plays, and with our defense playing lights out football like they have been all season, we've got every reason to believe that this is finally our time to show the world that Buffalo is ready to take the throne. And speaking of perfect timing, can we talk about the absolute gift that just landed in our laps? Because head coach Sean McDermott just announced that Gabe Davis is officially on the practice squad after overcoming his offseason injury. And that special injury designation has been removed, which means Davis can practice with the team right now and be called up to the 53-man roster whenever we need him. And having that kind of depth and that kind of proven playoff performer in our back pocket heading into this Chiefs game is exactly the type of advantage that championship teams capitalize on when the moment arrives. Allen's decorated history against Kansas City speaks for itself, and yes, we haven't gotten over the hump in the playoffs yet, but that just means we're due. And Allen shows up for these games every single time. He brings his A game, he makes incredible throws, he extends plays with his legs, he leads from the front, and he never backs down from the challenge. And that's why Bills Mafia loves him. That's why we trust him with everything we've got, because when the lights are brightest, when the pressure is biased, when the stakes are at their maximum, Josh Allen rises to the occasion and plays like the superstar franchise quarterback that he is. The mutual respect between Allen and Spagnuolo actually makes this rivalry even more intense, because when you respect someone that much, when you acknowledge their greatness openly like Allen does, you're essentially saying, I see your best and I'm ready to beat it. And that confidence, that swagger, that championship mentality is infectious. It spreads throughout the entire roster, and it gets the whole team believing that no matter what defense Kansas City throws at us, no matter what exotic schemes, Spagnuolo dials up. We're going to execute our game plan, we're going to make our plays, and we're going to come out on top when the final whistle blows. Allen's comments about playing their best football regardless of the opponent show the maturity and evolution of this Bills team. Because in years past, maybe there was too much emphasis on beating Kansas City specifically. Maybe there was too much emotional energy tied up in that one opponent, but now Allen and this entire organization understand that the path to a championship runs through consistently excellent football week after week. And if you do that, if you focus on being the best version of yourself, then beating the Chiefs or any other team becomes a natural byproduct of your preparation and execution, rather than some mountain that seems impossible to climb. The poise that Allen displays in these interviews, the perspective he brings to every situation, and that laser focus on the task at hand are exactly what Bills fans have come to expect from their leader. And it's why we're so confident heading into this massive Week 9 showdown, because we know our quarterback isn't going to get rattled by the hype or the history or the pressure. He's just gonna go out there and sling the ball like only he can, make plays that leave defenses shaking their heads, and lead this team to victory, no matter what obstacles stand in the way. This upcoming game against Kansas City represents so much more than just another regular season matchup. It's a chance for Buffalo to make a statement to prove that we're legitimate Super Bowl contenders, to show the entire NFL that this Bills team is different this year. And with Josh Allen under center, with Sean McDermott calling the shots, with our elite defense flying around making plays, and with Bills Mafia bringing that incredible energy, whether we're at home or on the road, there's absolutely no ceiling on what this team can accomplish. And it all starts with taking care of business against the Chiefs and proving once and for all that Buffalo is ready to compete with anyone, anywhere, anytime. Allen keeping things simple and saying it's all about playing their best football shows the championship mindset that permeates this entire organization. Because champions don't make excuses, champions don't overthink things, champions just execute. And that's exactly what we're going to see from Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills when they take the field against Kansas City in what promises to be an absolutely epic battle between two of the best teams in the AFC. And when our offense is clicking, when our defense is dominating, and when our special teams are making those crucial plays that swing momentum, we're going to walk away with a massive victory that sends shockwaves through the league. The fact that Allen gives Spagnuolo his flowers and acknowledges that he's one of the best defensive coordinators in football only makes me more confident, because it means Allen has studied every single tendency, every blitz package, every coverage scheme that Spagnuolo loves to deploy, and he's ready with answers and adjustments that are going to keep Kansas City's defense off balance all game long. And when you combine Allen's preparation with his otherworldly talent and his competitive fire, you get a quarterback who is absolutely unstoppable in big moments. And this Chiefs game is going to be another opportunity for Allen to showcase why he's the best quarterback in the NFL right now. Bills Mafia, this is our moment. This is our time. And Josh Allen just told us everything we needed to hear. He respects the opponent, but he's not intimidated. He understands the magnitude of the game, but he's not overwhelmed. He knows what it takes to win at the highest level, and he's ready to go out and prove it on the biggest stage. So let's rally behind our team. Let's bring that incredible energy that only Bills Mafia can provide. And let's watch our quarterback and our entire roster go out and play the kind of dominant football that we know they're capable of playing. Because when this Bills team is at their best, there isn't a team in the league that can hang with us. And Kansas City is about to find that out firsthand. So make sure you're locked in for this game. Make sure you're supporting the team with everything you've got. And make sure you understand that what we're witnessing right now with Josh Allen at the helm is something truly special. Something that Bills fans have been waiting decades to experience. And we're right there, on the verge of breaking through and accomplishing something incredible. So let's go Bills. Let's show the world what we're made of. And let's start by taking down the Chiefs in Week 9 and proving that Buffalo is the real deal. If you're as fired up as I am about this massive Bills versus Chiefs showdown, then do me a favor and smash that subscribe button right now. Hit that like button to show your Bills pride and drop a comment below answering this question. Do you think Josh Allen and the Bills are finally ready to beat the Chiefs in a game that matters? Or do we need to see it happen in the playoffs first before we truly believe? Option A, we're beating them this week and it's going to carry over to playoff success. Or option B, regular season wins are nice, but we need a playoff W against KC to truly exercise those demons. Let me know in the comments, Bills Mafia, let's talk about it.